If I told you that one tiny change in the way you touch yourself could mean the difference between strong, lasting erections and a slow, silent decline, would you believe me? After 60, your penis isn't just reacting to the moment. Every stroke, every habit is teaching it what to expect tomorrow, and if you've been doing it the same rushed high-pressure way for decades, you may already be training your body to shut down earlier than it should. I've seen men walk into my office convinced their best years were over, only to discover that the damage wasn't from age, but from patterns they never thought twice about. Change the pattern, and you can change everything, faster than you think. The question is, are you willing to find out? If this has already made you rethink the way you've been treating your body, type 1 in the comments. If you're still skeptical, type 0. I want to know where you stand before we go deeper. And if you're over 60 and you're tired of losing energy, losing firmness, or feeling invisible, hit subscribe and tap the bell icon. Every week, I share real, proven strategies to help you protect your erections, restore your confidence, and feel like yourself again, without relying on pills, surgery, or cheap gimmicks. Let's call him James. He's 72, a former high school coach, the kind of man who still carries himself with quiet pride. But when he sat in my office, he wouldn't meet my eyes. He told me he still loved his wife deeply, but intimacy had become rare, almost non-existent. His erections had grown weaker over the past few years, and the spark he once felt was fading. I guess this is just what happens, he said. I've been a men's health specialist for over 30 years, and I've heard those exact words from hundreds of men. The myth is powerful, that your body shuts down after a certain age, that nothing you do will change it. But the truth? For most men, it's not age at all, it's blood flow. The small vessels that feed your penis, your heart, even your brain. They quietly lose their ability to open wide and deliver the oxygen and nutrients your tissue needs. It doesn't happen overnight, it's gradual. So gradual you barely notice until, one day, your erections are weaker, your recovery slower, and your confidence shaken. James didn't think anything could change that, but I handed him a small dark brown spice from my desk drawer and told him to hold it in his mouth for 60 seconds. That's it, he laughed. But as the minutes passed, his skin flushed, his breathing eased, and he said he felt warmer, more awake. Or, that warmth wasn't magic, it was science. That tiny spice was triggering nitric oxide release, opening his blood vessels, feeding his tissues. And for James, it was the first step to realizing that age didn't have to decide when that part of his life ended. The real enemy for men over 60 isn't just getting older, it's something quieter, more dangerous, microcirculatory slowdown. Picture the plumbing in an old house. Over the years, tiny deposits build up, the pipes narrow, and the flow weakens. Your body works the same way. When the smallest blood vessels, the ones feeding your penis, your muscles, even your brain, start to stiffen and narrow, everything suffers. Erections fade, energy drains, strength slips away. And here's what most men don't realize. Poor blood flow also accelerates testosterone decline. When oxygen and nutrients can't reach your tissues efficiently, your body starts producing less of the very hormone that keeps you strong, focused, and sexually alive. Stress, processed foods, decades of sitting. They all quietly speed up this process until one day you're not just older, you're weaker in every sense of the word. This is why pills and quick fixes disappoint. They can force blood into the penis temporarily, but they don't heal the underlying damage in your circulation. Without addressing the root cause, the decline continues. Here's where the science gets interesting. There's a humble kitchen spice, something you've probably smelled 100 times, that contains a compound called eugenol. Eugenol works like a natural vasodilator. It signals the inner lining of your blood vessels to relax, allowing more blood to flow freely. Not just to your heart, but to the erectile tissue that depends on a strong rush of blood to work properly. Even better, it's anti-inflammatory. That means it helps your body respond more effectively to testosterone, making every drop count. And here's the key. To get the full effect, you don't swallow it or brew it, you chew it. That's when the active compounds hit your bloodstream fast enough to make a difference you can feel. You're going to use a simple kitchen spice, clove, but the way you use it matters. You're not brewing it in tea or swallowing a capsule. You're delivering the active oils where they can work fast for blood flow, erections, and energy after 60. I've used this exact protocol with men in my practice because it's clear, quick, and easy to stick with.